Hi, welcome to another Level 2 algebra video. We now move into a new thing called logarithms. Logarithms are linked to exponents or indices or powers and become very important when trying to deal and solve problems with very large numbers. Let's take the example 2 to the power of 5 is 32. Let's pretend for a moment we didn't know what the power was. 2 to the power of something is 32. Well, we're going to be able to show you how to write this in a different way using logs. Log in base 2 of the number 32 gives us the power of 5, and hence we can use this to help calculate what the power would be. These two forms are written differently, but they represent the same information, and we're going to show you how to change one to the other. So 2 to the power of 5 is 32. We're going to write it as log in base 2 of the number 32 equals the power of 5. So this is called the base. This I just like to call number. I don't know if it has a special name. And this is the power or the index. So when we write log base 2 of 32 is 5, we can say log in base 2 of 32 equals 5. I'd personally like to say log in base 2 of the number 32 equals the power of 5. Okay, let's get into some examples and see if we can show you what's going on. Example 1, write the following into logarithmic notation. 10 squared equals 100. 10 times 10 is 100. So you need to be able to write the following. Log in base 10 of the number 100 equals the power of 2. So this is the base, this is the number, this is the power. Now here's the way I like to do this with these little arrows to help check it's in the right place. 10 to the power of 2 equals 100. Okay, let's try another one. Write the following into logarithmic notation. 5 cubed is 125. 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. So you need to write log base 5 of 125 equals 3. So base 5, the number's 125, and the power is 3. And again, use my little arrows to help you check it's in the right place. 5 to the power of 3 equals 125. Right, now we're going backwards. We're going to write the following into power or index notation. So we're going to do this. 9 to the power of 2 is equal to 81. That's why I think my little arrows are quite cool, because they help you remember this. So we just need to write 9 to the power of 2, 9 squared is 81. Right, here are some questions that could pop up in an exam. Determine the value of x. Log in base 4 of the number x is equal to a power of 2. And I just solve these with my little arrows. So 4 to the power of 2 is equal to the number x. So 4 to the power of 2 is x, or x is equal to 4 squared, and 4 squared means 4 times 4, which is 16. So x is equal to 16. Right, here's another exam type question. Determine the value of x. Log in base x, so we don't know the base, of the number 625 equals a power of 4. So again, I use my little arrows. X to the power of 4 is equal to 625. So I'll write down x to the power of 4 is equal to 625. And then I just guess and check. 3 to the power of 4, 4 to the power of 4, 5 to the power of 4 works. So x must be equal to the number 5. Right, here's another example. Little tricky one. Calculate log in base 6 of 1296. Now, first of all, you've probably spotted on your calculator there's a log button, logarithmic button. But I want you to be careful. This is set up in base 10 and cannot be changed. And we're working in base 6. So we cannot just type in log 1296 because it's the wrong answer. So here's what I do. I put this equal to a number x, and then I go back to my arrows. 6 to the power of x is equal to 1296. So I write down 6 to the power of x equals 1296, and I grab my calculator and I start checking. 6 to the power of 2, 6 to the power of 3, 6 to the power of 4, and 6 to the power of 4 works. So x has to equal the number 4. So log in base 6 of 1296 is equal to 4. Cool. Thanks for watching.